In this demonstration, we'll highlight how organizations can transact between several companies. Now, your organization may consist of several companies, but might not have the equivalent number of accounting and administrative teams. The intercompany functionality lets you do business with subsidiary and internal partner organizations the same way as you would engage with your external customers and vendors. In this scenario, we'll create a purchase invoice inside of the headquarters or the parent company. We'll use rent expense as that example. Once that transaction or purchase invoice has been created, we'll log into company one or the subsidiary and approve the transaction, and then we'll follow the other accounting rules of posting it and then seeing the impact on the ledger, all inside of that subsidiary organization. So let's begin. Now the scenario is our parent company receives an invoice from a vendor. Maybe it's for services or some costs incurred by the parent, whereas that's going to be a shared cost or deferred to the subsidiary. So what we'll do is in Kronos USA, our parent company, I will create a new purchase invoice. We'll select the vendor. And then here you can see here, and it could be an item. In this case here, I'm going to use general GL account. We'll select rent. I'll put in the quantity and then the cost. So here I have a rent expense. It's currently not deferred or sent to the subsidiary. Now the second line item, I'll use rent. And in this case here, let's say it's $12.50. I'm going to use the columns in the line item to select the intercompany partner code, which again is going to be my subsidiary. And then I will go ahead and select that for that GL account. So again, the example is we're paying rent, some of which we're going to defer to that other organization or our subsidiary. I'll post it. And now that has been posted, I could find the related entries into that. So again, I could see my debits and credits accordingly. You can see on the transactions I credit or charge to rent. On line 2, the increased expenses to the parent company. Line 3 is the liability in the amount. And then the fourth amount is going to be the increase to our accounts receivable. Now, notice here, I'm still in the parent company in the headquarters, and to send a transaction from one company to the other, I have a new tile that will appear under my outbox transactions. And so here, I see that I can send this to my subsidiary company. I just hit under the actions, hit send, and now that has been cleared from my outbox and sent to the subsidiary. So next, let's go ahead and approve that transaction before it gets entered into our ledgers. So now I'm in company one. You can see here the difference in the companies. I'll open up the inbox. So instead of the outbox, it's called the inbox. And now you can see here I've got an invoice. I want to look at the details. Okay, looks good. That's right, rent expense. And then I will accept the charges, and then I can close that out. So that now disappears. Notice the inbox disappears on the home page. And then I'll follow the accounting rules. I'll go ahead and post that journal entry. Again, I'm still in company one. I'll go ahead and search on the intercompany general journal. Certainly with this icon bookmark, I can bookmark this to the home page, certainly reducing how many clicks it takes to get here. Here's the transaction. I'll go ahead and post it, select OK, and then of course I'll review the impact on the ledger. So here I am back in company one. If I go to my chart of accounts, I'll open up accounts payable, and I could drill into the balance, and then I could find the entries of this $12.50, again, just to see the resulting ledger entries, debit to expenses, credit to my liabilities. So in this scenario, again, just to show you how we can perform the intercompany transactions, we created a purchase invoice at the parent company, and then in the subsidiary, we approved it, posted the journal, and saw the impact. Clearly, again, the benefits to be able to increase the productivity by simplifying these transactions between these organizations.